Hello everyone, Phantom here. Welcome to my Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail playthrough. If you want to see what I'm up to lately, you can find me on Twitch at the link in the description below. While you're down there, consider subscribing or liking. It helps me and my human more than you'd think. Enjoy the show. Okay. What's special about these pillars, if I may ask? At a glance, they may look like ordinary stone decorations, but if you take a really good look, you'll see there's something much more interesting. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty fighter registrations. Okay. Sounds like this is going to be a big scene. Pictures? No. Wait, no, these are glyphs. They seem to tell a series of stories, many of them featuring a two-headed mammal jaw. Oh, then this must be... That's right. It follows the exploits of my father, Gulul Jaja, and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tuliolal Saga. The deeds he performed in the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. There's no better way to learn how Tuliolal came to be. Study them as long as you like. Lay of the Brotherhood. This pillar tells the Lay of the Brotherhood. It depicts a scene where Papa granted an audience to the foreign explorer Kit something. I can never remember the name. You mean Kettenrum? Ah, that's the one. Kettenrum's arrival in Tural is what prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It's said that the two grow to be close friends, brothers in spirit if not in blood. But no one knows what became of the explorer in his later years. Kettenrum's disappearance is a mystery in Eorzea as well. The records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, but then it's assumed he was lost at sea. Here we have the Lay of the Reeds. This is the story where Papa visited the Hanu in their village in Kozama-uka. Ah, so the people often almost mistook for Vanu, if not for the colorful plumage. He spent a fair bit of time among the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise he took an interest in your countrymen. I don't know how it is for your Vanu, but our Hanu are a bright and cheerful sort. They hold us one festival every year, very famous, and it's a lot of fun. The 4 stones closest to us cover the first half of Papa's travels. Let's start with those. Okay. This one recounts the Lay of her past. As you can probably tell, the figure depicted here is of the Zabral, like me. For decades, the Zabral and Mammalja were at war for control of the forest of Yaktel. The actions Papa took to end that conflict have since been hailed as the first steps in the founding of Tuliolal. There is a clan of Hrothgar and Baja known as the Hellions. In their society, the women rule as queens and the men serve as devoted subjects. Yet here in Tural, Zabral men and women appear to be of equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with location. Let's see. This one is the Lay of Pots, which depicts the moblins of Kozamaluka. They might wear odd masks and sound weirdly muffled when they talk, but the gold and silver work they sell is the best you can find anywhere. Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Clearly the Vanu aren't the only people with distant Tirali counterparts. Yeah, they're not cheese obsessed though here. If you're done with the first half, we can move on to the second. And these four comprise the rest of the saga. The Lay of Proof. That big fellow is of the Yokoi, the largest of Tyrell's peoples. These giants once used their great size and strength to establish a dominion encompassing all of Yoktoral. Having brought the southern reaches to heel, they then turned northwards, setting their sights on Zaktoral. You'll recall that massive bridge they built beyond the Sky Gate. Sometime after launching the northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they conquered and withdrew to the mountains of Urkobacha. I've never seen any of their kind as so much as set foot in the city. This was the people who had the power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on a mountaintop and build a bridge across the sea with stone. What would move them to renounce their ambitions and their place in Tirali history? What indeed? The Lay of Gold. This pillar shows one of the Pelu, whose homeland is in Urkobacha. Having created our currency, the Pelu are rightfully known as the Merchant Clan. They oversee Tuliola's markets, and their traveling peddlers are a common sight no matter where you go in Doral. Don't let their size fool you. They might be mistaken as children, but beneath those beaked masks, they are clever and calculating traders. Much like the Lala fellows from Holda, huh? Oh, this one is my favorite. The Lay of Ice. It depicts the battle with the legendary Tyrell Vidral Valigarmanda. For those who have been paying attention to the stream, the Tyrell Vidral are loosely translated as Tyrell Tyrants. And they are monsters with powers that they should not have. Very, very smart, very, very deadly. And it's the mission of Vipers to hunt them down, which is what we did in the Viper quests. I should explain. A Tyrell Vidral is a creature that has lived far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to preternatural power. The tower described the Far Eastern auspices in similar fashion. Could this be the same phenomenon? Valigarmanda itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned for the destruction and terror it visited upon Tyrell every time it stirred from its slumber. But 80 years ago or so, its ruinous reign was brought to an end. After a great struggle, Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Vidral and sealed it away in the Urkobacha Mountains. Despite its reputation, however, Valigarmanda is also a symbol of power. That's why you see its likeness on Tuliola's national emblem and adorning the banners of the palace. What is this? Oh, this one's unmarked. Papa says he left a blank pillar for the next chapter of Tuliola's history, whatever that might be. Had you fill history then? Yes, thank you. Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprises there, seeing I couldn't keep anything down for a while, but now I think I'm ready to eat again. So let's go and have ourselves a bite of a local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. I like the sound of that. As do I. Big fat tacos, big fat tacos, big fat tacos, so big. I almost want to get there and find Graha eating a taco. Alright. So, this is the marketplace. So this is where the delivery of gold, the market board, the hunt board, summoning bell. Wow. Alright, so I guess I'm not doing that just yet. Have you ever had tacos? They're a $2 classic. You bake a crunchy shell made from corn flour and fill it with meat and salad. A lot of shops and stalls sell them, but I like how they're made here. What? How do you even say this? Lv90? Best. And I need one right in front of me right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order with old Brooke Goof. I don't even know how you're supposed to say that. I just guessed. Brooke Ew. Ivu? Brooke Ivu. And I don't imagine that the localization team has any easier time with these names either. I rather think the Japanese localization team has a harder time with it. Every dish looks delicious. At the risk of saying it, look Lamont. Mere sight of so much fine cuisine is making me ravenous. This is Brooke Ivu, the owner. Don't let his unassuming appearance fool you. When it comes to making tacos, he is the greatest artisan in all of Tyrol.
Brooke Evu!
Brooke Evu. Okay.
My companions must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
Finally, we have voices.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
Did you hear the Silver Scares are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils. Oh,
if it isn't the third promise.
Oh,
Great.
no.
I don't know these ones. New salt. Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother. Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us! Such an honor! Glory on your name, brother. And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling housecut, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
Racist.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense. Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Listen to me, you.
A two-headed Mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo, the Bunewa, and the Dopro. Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubigo and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
The palace it is. I'll let Wuklamat know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
So it goes.
No tacos for us. That's upsetting. You had to step on our tacos and now we're called out to the... Brooke Evu's lovingly made tacos went to waste. And it's all that brutish Bakuljaja's fault. I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tuliolo cuisine. But we should hurry and do it half an hour in the others at the palace. Alright. It's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up from the Resplendent Quarter, or even the eastern side of Talamarch if you prefer. Now that you have an idea how the city's laid out, I'll let you find your own way to Volashunsa. My poor empty belly. Poor Rufflemite. Yeah, I made the same mistake as last time. I definitely should have hit the aetheryte while I was here, but you attune yourself to all the aetheryte shards until y'all. It doesn't let me leave anywhere because I haven't gotten clearance to go outside yet. I wonder where the start of the jump puzzle is. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Ooh, maybe it starts inside and goes outside. That would be fresh. Love that. Yeah? I mean, there is a balcony up here. Balcony up here, and you can get out on these. Oh, I found the start of the puzzle. There we go. Ah! Screwed that one up. I'm not here to do the puzzle, though. There are so many narrow, winding streets. But even if you get lost, all you have to do is keep heading up and you'll arrive at the palace eventually. The food is amazing! Pasta Momo Ja let us try a fruit called Cherimoya. It was just sublime. We saw a two-headed Malmoja on our way over here. Another claimant in the right of succession, according to Arenville. That would make her too. Do you have a better reveal for the city now? You made it. Good. Then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but the contest won't wait for us forever. Oh, I could ask Namika to cook me something afterwards.